Hi everyone, it's Megan from Cluttered Crafter, and today's Cardspiration video is this Pokemon card or Pokéball, and it's scrap lifted, so I'll leave the original blog in the description below, like always. And for the red cardstock, I didn't have any thick red cardstock. It was just this little bit of thin red paper I had, so I figured I'd double it up. And I made a jump cut here so you wouldn't have to see me put on all of the double-sided tape I just used. And I've done that because I'm going to be cutting out a circle, and I'm using this old candle jar that I had. And you want to make sure that you don't make a complete circle. And you'll see when I cut it out, because you want to be able to still open and close it like a card. My nephew, this birthday card is for my nephew, and he's really big into Pokemon, so I figured this will be a cute little card for him on his birthday, and I'm sure he will love it. And you'll see there that when I cut it out, I didn't cut out a complete circle. And the next thing is to cut out a white circle, and you'll be cutting this circle in half because the bottom half of the Pokeball is white. You can use like die cuts or a paper punch or your Cricut or Silhouette or anything like that, but I wanted to use some items that I had in my house around me, and I don't have any like paper punches or die cuts. So I figured this was the easiest way for me to go about it. And the next thing you want to do is to make a smaller circle, and I'm just using the inside of a Scotch tape roll. And this is going to be a part of the button that's on the Pokeball. And now this, I'm using the lid of a nail polish bottle to make a smaller white circle, and that will go layer on top of the black circle that I just cut out, and that will be like the button that's on the Pokeball to open it up. And I was just showing you there that the white goes on top of the black. And I measured the black circle, and the diameter was about 1 inch. So then I cut out 2 half-inch strips, and that will go across the Pokeball once we adhere down the white half circle. And I'm using my thin tear tape because that's easy to maneuver around the round edge of the half circle, as you just saw me doing that. And then you will get bumps when you tear off the release paper, but you can just press that down. And then I actually adhere down this half circle a little crooked. It doesn't line up with the fold on top of the card. I'm sorry if you just heard my phone go off. I had it laid on my computer so you can hear it. So sorry about that. And I'm doing the same thing to the other half circle, and this is going on the back of the card. I wanted to have the card as a full effect Pokeball and not just plain red on the back of the card as well. And here I'm just trimming up a little bit of the white that was overlapping. And when I closed the card, it was kind of, you can still see a little bit of red on the inside. So I just trimmed that up. And now I'm going to adhere down the black strip, and that goes across the center of the card. And it hides like the seam of the red and the white. And I did adhere it down a little crooked. And I messed around with the second black strip because I was going to line it up with the first strip, as you see me doing. I'm off camera, but I move in camera in the frame, and you'll see me trying to line it up, but I ended up not lining it up because I realized it was actually kind of crooked. So I just I decided to line it up with the fold instead, but it doesn't bother me, and I'm sure it's not going to bother my nephew that it's not completely perfect or anything. And I'm just using my double-sided tape to adhere down these circles, or like the button thing. You can use liquid glue or wet glue, but the tear tape is just what I had on hand because I was down in my kitchen, so I wasn't actually at my desk. For the inside of the card, I printed out this Pokemon. It's a Nidoqueen. It's my nephew's favorite Pokemon as of now anyways. So I figured I would include a little image of it on the inside. It's like he has a Nidoqueen captured inside the Pokeball. And I raised that up on some foam adhesive. And if you have a brother scan and cut, it'll be a lot easier to cut the image out. But I don't have one of those, and I kind of really want one after I was searching it up online to see what it was all about. Maybe that's going to be a future item of mine. Yeah, I just adhere that down on the top part of the card, and now the sentiment is going to be, it's from Stampin' Up. It's a Paper Pumpkin stamp set. I don't know the actual name of it, but it's the only birthday sentiment I have, so I use it on all of my birthday cards. But it says, "It's your day, happy birthday," with a little birthday cake on the bottom. And I'm just stamping it on some scrap piece of paper, and I'm using my Memento Tuxedo Black, and that's the end of the card. That's all I do for the rest of it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, and happy crafting.